Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Monday, the 23rd of October, 2023. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. In there, I give one-question readings. Now, you can book in for one of those on my website, BeHealing.com, at any time. Find a link for that in the description box below, and also on up there too. I'll do all the pre-booked readings right at the start of the next live show and send you the link to the replay so that you can watch it back. You don't need to come live if you can't make it, if you miss it, or if you don't want to come live. Alternatively, come live. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. Come along live, click that notification bell. You can book while I'm live. I also offer private readings from my website, BeHealing.com, if you want something in more detail, want something more private, if you've got many questions for your reading, or you want something in depth. You can book it yourself in for one of those. There's a link in the description box below and also on there too. Now, there's 2 ways in which to win one of those private readings with me every single month. The first draw is for subscribers to my YouTube channel who click like on videos and leave a comment. The more you do that, the more entries you'll get. So good luck with winning that. The second draw is for those of you that watch my pick a card reads. If you purchase one of those deeper dive reads, those extended readings that go with my pick a card reads, no matter when that reading has been done, you can watch them at any point and pick those deep dive reads up. You'll get entries in by doing that. So good luck with that. Now, what's in the energies for everybody today? Let's have a look. We've got Call Forth the Waves. This card comes out when we want a shake-up. We want something to happen. Perhaps life has been a bit stagnant and you want some movement. So, yeah, bring it on. Bring some change along. Call forth the waves. It can be like bring on more emotional energy. Let's have a richer life experience. Even if it brings some turmoil and some drama, we want something, just something to go on. We also have bliss as well. So you could be wanting more happiness, more to happen in your life so that you'll be happier. Blissful kind of an energy. It could be the energy of throwing caution to the wind today. Not really usual Monday kind of energies, really, I wouldn't say. We've got turbulence and meditate, so you might want to calm down from that energy, especially if it's that throw caution to the wind kind of an energy. So you might want to kind of meditate if you're feeling like, to hell with it, I'm not going to work, I'm going to have some fun, let's go day drinking. You know, if you're feeling a bit like that, you might want to calm down a little bit. You've got determination in the ocean, and some of you could just be this instead, determined. The ocean, be beautiful, mysterious, wild and free. You might just feel like, I'm going to be wild, I'm going to do my own thing today. It's not a confrontational kind of an energy, it's a throw caution to the wind kind of an energy of I'm asserting my freedom today, you know, and doing what I want to do instead of what I should be doing. What was that? 8 of Swords, yeah. It didn't come out though, it flopped out, it went back in. We've got the Emperor coming out first. This is divine masculine energy, it's about taking control. We've got the Moon into the unknown, in the depths as well of emotion. Call forth the waves. It's like I want something, you know, you might be throwing caution to the wind and going, you know, to hell with the repercussions of this. I need to shake up in my life anyway. I'm not going to go to work. I don't care if I lose my job. You know, that kind of thing. Page of Swords. Someone could be noticing you. And the 9 of Wands, feeling quite defensive and quite, yeah, kind of ready to fight your corner, really. It could be the kind of day where, you know, if it's been coming for you to take a stand, to do what you really want to do and kind of give yourself an out, you could be getting that out today by just you know, I'm not going to do what other people want me to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. So the Emperor energy, this is that taking control energy. It's when we kind of take the reins of our life and do something different. Sometimes we need a shake up, you know. Sometimes we need to be the cause of that shake up. Throw a spanner in the works. That's what the energies is today. It's like determined to throw a spanner in the works, to shake our lives up, to create change. The 8 of Materials. So the 8 of Materials is the energy of the investments that we've made and getting returns back from that. Now, if this hasn't been happening, you might want to create some change and take control of that. So if you're not really getting what you're worth, or if you're not getting out of life what it is that you're putting into life, then you might just be in the wrong place, you know. Law of attraction is all great or whatever, but sometimes we just need to like make those decisions and make those changes to put ourselves in the place where we can get what it is that we want. You know, it's like you could be doing your vision boards while you're working in McDonald's, flipping burgers, doing those vision boards for $1 million or whatever. It's just not going to happen while you're in McDonald's, right? You need to actually be making those changes, or like act on creating that business that you've had an idea for, whatever it is. It just feels like, you know, it's time to do it today, but it's more like throw the spanner in the works to set yourself free today from what it is that you have been doing that hasn't been producing the results that are worthy of the investments that you've been putting in, your time, your energy, perhaps your skills. The sacred space, there's something about, yeah, taking a step back, like taking our own space, realizing how valuable you are, and into the unknown, says the moon card. Into the unknown. Rest and relaxation, just stopping and giving yourself time into the unknown. You don't know what's going to come of it, but it just feels like it's time for change now. Tell me what's underneath this. What's behind this is forgiveness. Perhaps, you know, getting yourself to the point of frustration where it's like, I'm not getting what I deserve here. And forgiving yourself for that, for persisting perhaps so long. You don't really need to forgive yourself for that. I mean, we shouldn't be of the... It's not really going to support us and be good for us if we're too flippant, too, you know, too fast to negate things instead of like staying the course for at least a while. We need to persist, right, to get our lessons and all of that. If we're too short term, if we don't persist with things, we're never going to get anything good, right? But you know, that being said, when we have persisted too long and we get that feeling like I'm never going to get the results from this path, so I need to like jump ship, we can feel down on ourselves for having persisted so long. Whether this is in business or a career, or whether it's, you know, in a relationship even, we can like, why did I stay so long for that? Well, who's to say when the right time is to jump ship? You know, it's when it's right for you, when you've had enough. You'll feel it. You will feel it. Anyway, you're being noticed, says the Page of Swords. Someone's got their eye on you. What's this? Who's this Page of Swords? What are they doing here today? What's that got to do with the price of fish? We've got the Knight of Materials and the Chariot. Okay, so the Knight of Materials is really slow moving and the Chariot is kind of fast. So this could be someone teetering on the edge, someone that's noticed you teetering on the edge of like rushing towards you, perhaps to offer you something. This could be in love, or it could be like business or something like that. They don't know whether to approach you slowly or to whether move on in fast. You could be a kind of an unsettled energy at the moment, so they're undecided. Or it's just about them, not about you. Unlimited possibilities coming from that, though. So if you are about to jump ship, someone has already noticed you, wanting to work with you, offer you a job, or, you know, new customers or something like that. But there's this feeling of guardedness, the 9 of Wands. So I think this Page of Swords does need to take it, if this is resonating with you, does need to take it slowly with you, because when we're in this determined to be beautiful, mysterious, wild and free, even if the next offer comes in, we might be like, to hell with that, I'm not doing it, you know. We might dismiss something because of our boundaries are up. So if someone approaches us when we're in that throwing caution to the wind energy, it's probably not the best time to approach us. You might need some time for yourself. There's 10 of Voices behind that. So yeah, painful endings. Got to process that pain first. Got to go through this energy of the endings first. What's behind that is death and new day. So yeah, I've got to process the endings first. The death and rebirth card and the new day. There's anger. Right, there's that resentment, there's this forgiveness stuff, like I was saying. It's like we've got to get through the feeling that we have when we cut something off, we decide to leave, we quit our job, or or we do the things that will get us fired, you know, or at least make our job be teetering on the edge. We care less, and that's like the beginning of the end. We've got to get through those emotions of that ending first, the resentment or whatever, and especially if we've been investing too long in something, or long enough that it's led to resentment because we're not getting back what it is that we deserve. Anyway, what about our love lives today? What's going on in our love lives? Now, with these volatile energies, there could be all kinds of disruption in love today too. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are. So relationships could be transforming today. There could be blow-ups and could be criticism. And instead of criticizing, perhaps it might be time to take a look at the relationship. Like, is this really for you? Rather than being critical within that relationship. If there's criticism going on with the relationship, ask yourself, you know, have we lost the positivity? Can this be healed and fixed? Or are we criticizing each other because really we're not right for each other anymore? You could have grown apart, or it could be early days and you're just not right for each other in the first place. We've got detoxify. So it's time to get rid of either a toxic person or toxic behaviors within relationships as well. So there could be acting out today in relationships as well. What else in our love lives? Balance. A new balance, perhaps to be found. Seeking balance within relationships or within ourselves. With regards to relationships, and patience. We might not be feeling patient today. It doesn't feel like patient energy today. What else in our love lives? Got bad choices, self-love, and jealousy. So bad choices, you know, if there's criticism involved today, it could just be a bad choice of a person. You're not aligned with each other. Jealousy could be coming up today. And that could show you that someone is not right for you as well. Well, we've got this toxic kind of an energy today, which could be in everybody, really. In other people, but also in ourselves too. Could be a bit toxic today. What else is in the energies? Let's have a look. We've got a frying pan, trouble, accusations. Yeah, there could be a lot of stuff flying around today, for sure. You know, because if this is in the stars, if this is in the collective energies, then it's not just going to be in us, it's going to be in other people too, right? So that could make a volatile mix. We've got sun, happiness and well-being. That could be what you're going for. Hand, in need of help and assistance. Bear, danger, especially in money matters. Well, you know, that's going to go hand in hand in like pushing, you know, or quitting your job or whatever. Or pushing to be sacked, really. Wishbone, a wish is granted. It does seem to be leading to better things though. And sometimes we just like need a blow up to move on, don't we? Sometimes we can like ease into transitions, and sometimes we hold on for so long that it just gets to the point where it's like, that's it, I've had enough, I'm out of here. And it's definitely that kind of an energy today. Wow, well, think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for our answer, but this is just a bit of fun because it's a general reading, not a personal reading. If you want me to pull one of my crystals out of my bag for a specific question that you've got, or cards out of my decks too, you might want to book in for one of those one question readings with me. Now you can. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. I can also use them in private readings, of course, as well. Book yourself in for one of those. There's a link in the description box for that, and up there too. How best to deal with these energies today? I knew it'd come out eventually. The Eight of Swords is the card that flipped around and they went back in the deck right at the start of when I was doing the tarot cards. And it was very apt for the energies today because Eight of Swords is about setting yourself free. It is about breaking free of those patterns. Eight of Swords are about thoughts, right? And it's how we think we're trapped when really we're not trapped. We can do anything. But we have the freedom to do anything. It's just we don't because we fear the repercussions, right? We could be completely wild and free and be completely carefree. But we tend not to do that because we have more sense than that, than to burn our bridges everywhere. Then, you know, we need some kind of stability. But there comes a point where we've got to break free. We've got to realize we don't have to be here. I don't need to keep on doing this. I have got freedom. I can make new choices. So set yourself free, especially if you're feeling this urge to wreck everything. Just ask yourself, well, why don't I just set myself free instead? Give myself permission to do that instead of wrecking stuff. Just allow myself to move on, realize this is the end of this line. I'm feeling this antsy energy, this urge to wreck things, this calling forth a wave, so it's time to move on. So give yourself permission to. Think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer, because your answer is no. It's the ruby. Don't do it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new and leave a comment, because that'll get you an entry into the prize draw to win a free reading with me at the end of the month. Good luck with that. I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year, including full moons and new moons. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. Come along sometime. I'd love to connect with your energy and have a chat with you, and also read for you as well. And I make 3 love pick a card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now. Watch that next if you want. Well, have the best day ever. And if you can with these energies, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.